If you thought the new year would come with fireworks and prayers, Plateau State heard something else: gunshots. And here is the twist. While one community was waking up to grief in the first hours of 2026, soldiers in another part of Plateau were already lying in wait in the bush, stopping what could have been the next attack. Before we get into the details, this is Follow Trends. If you want fast, fact-led breakdowns of Nigeria's biggest security stories, subscribe now, like this video, and turn on notifications because these headlines don't wait for anyone. This story matters because it shows two realities Nigerians live with at the same time: communities that feel exposed and security forces that sometimes strike first, yet not always where the danger lands. Plateau has long battled a volatile mix of farmer-herder disputes, communal tensions, and outright criminal banditry. When violence breaks out, it is rural families who pay first. Let's start with Jos South. On the night of Wednesday, December 31, 2025, gunmen attacked Vwang community in Chugwi, in Vwang district of Jos South local government area. Local leaders said the attack came around 11 p.m. as families were preparing for crossover night into 2026. By Thursday morning, at least 7 bodies had been recovered. There were also reports of injuries and homes being set on fire, and residents feared the toll could rise as search efforts continued. That is the part that should make any Nigerian pause. Because while people were counting down to a new year, a community in Plateau was counting bodies instead. Now, the accusations that followed were just as tense. The Berom Youth Smolder Association said there were earlier security alerts warning that some communities in Jos South were being targeted for possible attacks. In simple terms, they are saying, "We raised alarms and still got hit." They also used strong language to describe the attackers and linked the violence to the wider insecurity in the Middle Belt. But as of the time these reports were circulating, officials had not publicly presented an identified group or official account of who carried out the attack. Now move with me to Wase local government area, because this is where the story shifts from tragedy to an intelligence-led military response. In the early hours of Thursday, January 1, troops attached to the Nigerian Army's 3 Division and the Joint Task Force operating under Operation Enduring Peace carried out an operation around the Dutsen Zaki, Odare Forest axis. According to the military account, there was credible intelligence that bandits were mobilizing to attack surrounding communities. So troops laid an ambush along that route instead of waiting for the attackers to reach villages. A firefight followed. The military said 5 suspected bandits were killed, while others fled, some believed to have been hit. After the engagement, troops recovered 2 AK-47 rifle magazines loaded with 11 rounds of 7.62mm ammunition, as well as machetes and a knife. The military said forces were still exploiting the area and pursuing those who escaped to prevent regrouping and further threats to residents. So, put the two scenes side by side. In Jos South, people were attacked around midnight and the community suffered losses before help could stop it. In Wase, troops say they stopped an attack before it landed. Same state, same New Year period, 2 very different outcomes. And this is where the hard questions begin. Why does prevention work in one place and fail in another? If communities say they sent warnings, what happened to those warnings? Did they arrive too late, or were they not treated as urgent? Was there no manpower close enough to respond? Or is it a coordination problem? Information not moving quickly between communities, local authorities, and security units?
Because prevention is a chain. Someone sees movement, someone reports it, someone verifies it, someone deploys, someone arrives in time. Break that chain at any point and the village pays the price. Plateau's terrain also makes the crisis harder. Forest belts and rugged routes create cover and escape paths for armed groups, especially at night. That is why more checkpoints alone will not solve it. You need intelligence you can act on, night-capable patrols, and a steady presence that denies criminals safe havens. Let's talk about impact, because this is not only about numbers. When farmers are killed, farms are abandoned, markets slow down, people relocate, food prices feel the pressure, children miss school. And when attacks happen during festive periods, it sends a message that even sacred nights, crossover services, family gatherings are not protected. This is also why the military's follow-through matters. One operation that kills 5 attackers is not the end of anything if the network behind them stays intact. The hideouts, the weapons supply, the scouts, the funding. If those structures remain, criminals regroup and strike again. What do you think is the missing link here? More boots on the ground? Better intelligence technology? Stronger community policing? Or a serious dialogue process that reduces communal tension so criminals cannot hide behind it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. On Follow Trends, we read them because the public mood often tells you what official statements avoid. So, what happens next? In Jos South, residents are demanding protection and accountability, and security agencies will be under pressure to investigate quickly and communicate clearly. In Wase, troops say the pursuit continues, which suggests the operation is not over. But beyond these immediate actions, Plateau is facing a bigger test. Can Nigeria shift from reacting to attacks to preventing them consistently? As we close, sit with this question. If security forces can receive credible intelligence and stop an ambush in Wase, why did Boom communities still lose people minutes into the new year? What exactly failed? Who is responsible? And what changes before the next holiday turns into another mourning season? If this breakdown helped you, share it with someone who needs the context. Subscribe to Follow Trends and hit the bell so you don't miss the next update. And in the comments, tell me plainly, what should Nigeria do differently in Plateau starting today?